So Iron, we are right now in
Thiruvananthapuram.
And this is the capital of Kerala.
And I can see it represents Kerala very well. So far, what we've been passing, I've seen only green trees, lots of coconut trees.
The roads are clean.
People are smiling.
There are cops everywhere and everything is like perfect.
And it's abundant on art festivals. There are so many billboards and...
It's actually a mixture of two architectures. One is like the traditional architecture and other side you can see colonial type architecture.
And modern also.
She's a big fan of architecture, meanwhile.
Yeah.
So everywhere she goes, she'll be like, oh.
But I always consult with this expert regarding the architecture.
So we have plenty of places to explore. So Iron, let's go and...
Let's go and see.
Yes. So, time for tripping. Padmanabhaswamy Kshetrathinte Kizhake Nadayude Munnil, Kizhake Kota Pinnil. Ividunnanu we are starting our next episode of tripping. So,
we are in the famous city of Thiruvananthapuram, which is the capital of Kerala. It's my first time here, not first time, I was just passing, but to explore it, it's the first time. And we're standing just in front of the Padmanabha temple, and just behind us there is this huge gate, which is a colonial style of architecture.
Behind there is colonial style of architecture. In front of us, what we can see is Dravidian style of architecture, which dates back to around 300 BC.
And lots of gold.
And lots of gold. This place contains the biggest treasure trove ever discovered in the history of humanity as of now. And they say that if all the vaults are open, this could exceed something using which I think even the country can be bought. So, Padmanabhaswamy Kshetrathinte Mumbillanu nammalippo ullathu Kizhake Nadayude Munnil. So we're going to go out there and explore what's that place all about, all the architecture.
I have my metal detector with me. So I'm like, if I find a few treasures, how good.
She's really excited, like when she heard all about the treasure and stuff.
I'm going to be rich.
She's going to be rich, but if that is the case, like there are plenty of Malayalis out here, everyone is like looking at the temple.
Everyone with metal detector. This is a local hobby. All locals have a metal detector.
So let's go out there and explore the great Padmanabhaswamy temple. So Iron.
Yes.
I mean, the main deity out here is Vishnu. You might be knowing it already.
Yes, in the form of Padmanabha, from whose navel grows lotus.
Yeah, exactly. And the serpent on which he is sitting on, like he's sitting on, he's leaning on a reclining posture.
Yeah.
He's on a reclining posture. Yes. I mean, he has a serpent with 5 hoods on top of him. And
his wife massages his feet.
Massages his feet. Okay, that is a story. Oh my God, I didn't know all this. But there are like plenty of informative things concerned with it. Like, have you seen the Buddhist shrines in Bali and stuff made of gold? The reclining posture is somewhat similar to this. And in all the Puranas, all the Vedas, and everywhere, like it dates back to around 300 BC, everywhere this temple has been mentioned.
It's mentioned.
It's mentioned.
How old is it?
This is thousands of years old. I can't say how much because even historians have not been able to do this. അതായത് എത്ര കൊല്ലം പഴക്കമുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് ഇതുവരെ മനസ്സിലായിട്ടില്ല. ഒരുപാട് കൊല്ലം മുമ്പ് നമ്മൾ ഇതിനെ വിളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്ന ഗോൾഡൻ ടെമ്പിൾ എന്നാണ്. They used to say that the walls of this temple was covered with gold at one point of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then what happened with this gold?
I mean, they hid, and that's how this treasure trove is found also. They say they hid all these treasure trove and everything inside so that the rulers who come and conquer this place, they won't get to know about all this. Like Persian, like Napoleon, during those periods, there are coins.
Here.
Yeah, no. There are coins. That symbolizes their architecture.
Okay, but I know, you know what, that most of the royal families of Travancore, they were the great devotees of Sri Padmanabha.
Sri Padmanabha. They were Vaishnavites.
Vaishnavites, yes.
Yeah.
And one of them was Swati Tirunal. And he wrote many kritis in all kinds of languages praising his Lord. And often he would imagine himself as a Naika, as a woman who is in love with the man who is a Padmanabha. So this way he was showing the supreme kind of love to his Lord, because there is nothing more beautiful and higher than the love a woman feels towards her man. And if it's transformed on a spiritual level, then it's something special.
After Swati Tirunal, if you take Aniram Tirunal, he was the person who actually transferred the power to the royal Thiruvananthapuram family. Yeah, from there onwards, like all the treasure and everything was controlled by them. But recently, after the Supreme Court ruling came out, this power was transferred to the government, because you know how much the treasure is worth here?
How much?
It is around $18 billion. $18 billion. And they say there are rubies and there are diamonds, there are so many jewels. And if you see like Padmanabha Swami's mele idunnoru attire, that itself is like around 30 kgs. And 80 feet long chains, golden chains. It's amazing.
But apart from being a treasury, this is still a functional temple. They still have pujas there, and the devotees come and they pray there, right?
So this is the mystery, this is the beauty of Sri Padmanabha Swami temple. Like if you look back, when it comes to history, this place is important. When it comes to records broken, when it comes to treasure trove, this is the place. So let's go.
Let's go and see.
ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് പത്മനാഭ സ്വാമിനെ കുറിച്ചൊന്നല്ല അവളുടെ ചർച്ച. ഗോൾഡ് ഗോൾഡ് ഗോൾഡ്, ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് her eyes shining.
I'm the gold digger.
That is because like nowadays for children, all these cartoons and everything, they matter a lot. So they have made Hanuman, Ganapati and everyone like cartoon characters, animated characters, and it's on a roll. So ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ നിൽക്കുന്നത് പത്മതീർത്ഥത്തിൻ്റെ മുമ്പിലാണ്, and there is a small story associated to it. Like Balrama, he came here and he gifted around 1,000 cows to the pilgrims here. Yeah, and after he took a bath. പത്മതീർത്ഥത്തിൽ വന്ന് ഇവിടെ കുളിച്ചതിന് ശേഷമാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ പിൽഗ്രിംസിന് വേണ്ടി 1000 പശുക്കൾ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തു പോയി ബൽറാമ. Like all these places, they have like plenty of legends, plenty of myths, beautiful stories. Did you know the story about Adisheshan, the serpent?
Okay.
Like I told you, it is like 5-headed, like Ananda Shayanam, that is why it is called. And this Sheshan, this serpent, there is a small similarity to the serpent that is mentioned in Buddhist and so many other cultures. They call it Vasugi. Vasugi ennaanu ee serpentine avaru arayappedunnathu. So the story is like Vasugi, when he uncoils, during that point of time, the universe starts
again.
And when he coils himself in, at that point of time, it just closes. That is the story of it.
So basically it's a cycle of time.
Cycle of time. പത്മനാഭ സ്വാമി ക്ഷേത്രത്തിൻ്റെ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തിൽ വൺ ഓഫ് ദ ഓൾഡസ്റ്റ് മാർക്കറ്റ്സ് ആയ ചാല മാർക്കറ്റിലാണ് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഉള്ളത്. So Iron, this was established in the 18th century by the Divan of Travancore, Raja Kesavadas.
What does it mean, Divan?
Divan means in the olden stages there were like plenty of terms like Tamburan, Divan, like it is all associated with the royal family.
So this is like a kind of manager or...
Yeah, kind of like a manager. Those kind of terms can be used here. So let's go in and explore. Divan of Travancore ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു ലക്ഷ്യം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. He had a small dream. അതായത് ചാള മാർക്കറ്റ് ബാക്കിയുള്ള എല്ലാ ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ടേഷനും എല്ലാ കാര്യത്തിനും മെയിൻ ഹബ്ബാക്കണം എന്നായിരുന്നു മൂപ്പരുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം. But unfortunately it didn't happen, but it is still one of the biggest markets ever, and there are like 2 rivers here, one is Kili and Karavana. ഈ 2 റിവേഴ്സിൽ ആ റിവേഴ്സ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഇവിടെയുള്ള എല്ലാ ഗുഡ്സും കമ്മോഡിറ്റീസും പണ്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് എത്തിച്ചേരുന്നത്. So Iron, how do you like this market?
Interesting.
It is quite interesting. And can you see that mosque?
Yes, it looks like Juma Masjid.
Yeah, it looks like Juma Masjid, and that's why it is called the Juma Masjid of Chala Market.
The Chala Market, okay. ഈ കാണുന്ന പാദസരക്ക് എന്താ നോക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം മനസ്സിലായോ? കാണുന്ന പോലെ ഒന്നല്ല, കാലിൽ കണ്ടോ? introduce you to the newest fashion.
This is not new fashion. This is one of the oldest fashion ever existing in the
But fashion all the time recycles, like overcycles or reuses, or I don't know how to say. It's renews itself. So.
Okay, what will you take from here to Belarus as a souvenir of Trivandrum? Or maybe from Chala Market?
From Trivandrum. I think coffee filter.
Coffee filter, and why?
I don't know, I think it's not so easy to find in like this kind of, you know, like which like drops.
Like these are the things that I was talking about before.
This is Rudraksha.
This is a Rudraksha.
The tears of Lord Shiva.
Yeah. And these are the malas that they wear before going to Sabrimala. After wearing this, you're not supposed to have anything non-veg. You're supposed to have some rituals. You're supposed to be an ascetic.
You know what I heard? That there are different types of Rudrakshas with different faces. Like
different faces.
Like there are
Panchamugi, and there are like 6 faces. There are 2 faces.
And the most rare is 13, right?
I think the most rarest one is like the one with the 1 face and 2 face.
Really?
Yeah. Thiruvananthapuram Nair Museum Kanagakunnu Kottarathinu Mumbilanu nammalippol ullathu, and this place right now they're hosting an event. The dance festival is happening here, and I think like all the events in the past it used to happen here that is concerned with the royal family.
Historically, this palace was actually built to entertain the guests. The interesting fact is that the royal family used to serve non-vegetarian food here because the royal family themselves were vegetarians and would not accept non-vegetarian food in their palace. So this was kind of a way to give food to their non-vegetarian guests.
And moreover, now state government ഇവിടെയാണ് കൂടുതൽ എല്ലാ തിരുവനന്തപുരത്ത് നടക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ മെയിൻ കലാപരിപാടികളും എല്ലാം നടക്കുന്നത് ഈ ഒരു ഏരിയയിലാണ്. So let's just go in and take a walk. I mean take a stroll. It's like a pretty pleasurable point. This is a major venue associated with the royal family, and all around Trivandrum you can see footprints of the royal family. Evada poyalum palace, grounds and different things connected to the royal family. It's like everywhere in Thiruvananthapuram.
Okay. But now this place is specifically for holding different festivals, like dance
different festivals, that's all.
We can see at the moment there is some festival going on. At least we can see the...
This was actually built by Swati Tirunal.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, this was actually built by Swati Tirunal, and there are plenty of other places built by different members of the family, but we can't go around and get
all
inside because the security is like beefed up. You can't. Anakkunnu Kottarathinte ullilottu namukku ponanunndengi permission edukkum orupaadu karyangal avashyamund because this belongs to the royal family again. So you need permission to even roam around here.
This grass is so soft.
Yeah, this place is like really beautiful, the perfect place to chill out.
It's really well maintained.
It's really well maintained.
I love the garden here. It's like all kind of species of trees and they really maintain it well.
They really maintain it.
And I like that they use this kind of historical sites for promoting culture because this place hosts many festivals, dance festivals especially. Even now there's one going on. We can see this big colorful billboards.
Yeah.
What is the name?
Vasantolsam is the name of the program
festival,
that's running right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So this happens all the time and it's really great to see that the culture and everything is maintained even now.
The grass is like silk.
This is the famous Bhima Mosque. And here, Bhima Umma, she's quite famous.
Okay.
She had like healing powers. You read about her, right?
I read that this mosque has some wells, some water like springs on its territory. And there are two wells. One is supplying cold water, another hot water. And the water never runs out. Even in the dry season, there is always plenty of water. And it's believed that the water has medicinal powers. It can cure many types of diseases.
Actually, Bhima Palli ennulla peru vannathu Bhima Ummayil ninnanu. Adayathu Marthanda Varmayude courtshipil pande oraalku vayyadaya samayathu he was not able to be cured. At that point of time from Kannur, Bhima Umma came and she cured everything. And then Marthanda Varma got to know like, okay, there is this woman who has got this magical power to heal people. And from there, the legend of Bhima Umma in Kerala started.
And so now her magical powers are basically attached to the place, right?
Yeah, synergically attached to the place. That's how it is. And she came from Arabia.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she came from Arabia.
Oh, wow.
So this is Bhima Palli, guys. And this place is really beautiful. And as they say, this place is magical. That you come here, how are you feeling?
It's really nice. It's a beautiful beach and it's one of the most favorite destinations of Kerala people. Apart from Varkala, Kovalam is one of the top beaches in Kerala.
It is one of the top beaches in Kerala and there is like a story associated to it. Before and all, it was not this famous, it was just another beach. And I've heard like in 1930 during that period, like there were a lot of people who were traveling to erstwhile Ceylon. പഴയ ശ്രീലങ്കയിലോട്ട് യാത്ര ചെയ്യുന്ന കുറേ ഹിപ്പീസ് എല്ലാവരും വന്നപ്പോഴാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ കൾച്ചർ ആകെപ്പാടെ മാറിയത്. Yeah, again hippies are everywhere. I mean, they know the places where there is a lot of peace and shanti.
Yeah.
So that's it. This place is amazing. The crowd is like huge out here.
I think it's perfect for family going out. Children can play together.
That place is more like meditative for yoga and all those purposes, but this is quite different vibes, from different vibes, different places. And you know what? The name Kovalam, there is actually a story. Not a story. The reason is, Keralagalode naadaya Keralathil. Actually, the word Kovalam means coconut grove.
Coconut road?
Grows. Okay. So this means there are plenty of coconut trees around. So that is the name from which the name Kovalam is derived. Servants?
Yes.
Who are you? I mean, what were you doing?
And
is this the role you played?
Yeah. You know the film?
You're an actor?
Only 1 week.
Can you just act a scene or something, like one important dialogue or something with all the expressions? I'm sure you have a lot in you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in Pune.
Okay.
And we had to in the casino we had to dance. So we had to dance to learn classic dances.
Okay.
Waltzer, slow waltzer, and so on. And then we had to play drunken officer.
Okay, can you show any of that right now from your experience?
Yeah, then I got a cigar, and one boy was only for lighting my cigar, and then it was quite late, and then we got whiskey. Oh, so good, whiskey on the rocks. No rocks, I drink. It was cola with warm water. And I was laughing. It was so absurd, the situation, that the British co-director, he shouted with the staff, "You gave them alcohol, I saw it."
So he was not supposed to give you alcohol?
You know, no. I was drunken because I was so tired.
So guys, right now we met an actor too on the way, a German actor.
Yeah, and you know which film?
Which film?
Which is the film?
Yeah, what film? But when I show you my director, you know.
He's a famous director.
This is Amir Khan.
You know Amir Khan?
Yes, I heard about that.
So guys, suddenly on the way we met a guy like who acted with Amir Khan. So this is our proud moment. You were telling me a big difference between people who like beaches and mountains.
Yeah, which kind of person are you?
I used to be a mountain guy, so as like beaches are becoming a consistent part of my daily routine.
Because of me?
Because of you and because of tripping. Like last time we went to Chavakat, this time we are in Kovalam. So like I'm starting to like it both.
Okay, which percentage?
I will call 30-70. So what about you?
Well, I'm definitely a beach person, but I save a soft corner of my heart for mountains also.
Okay, fine. So this destination is like amazing. And our tripping, as we said before on numerous occasions, it's not just about finding all the places and covering all
finding the right place for now.
It is about finding the right place for now, which actually helps us understand that this moment is all we have. So that's it for now, guys. So this is Matt Tripper, Irene and Hemant Srugma once again signing off. See you again on our next episode. So,
and maybe it's going to be a beach.
Maybe it's going to be a beach again. Who knows?
Or maybe a mountain.
The universe is playing tricks. So let's go there and party.